Man, I have not succeeded this week, like in any way. I haven't been tracking my food. I ordered out like 2 times. I haven't made it to the gym. It has been a crap week. I have utterly failed. Hey there, it's Sam. Welcome to my training vlog. I'm an active duty Navy senior chief and a powerlifter, and I'm at the end of 6 weeks out from my next powerlifting competition. From the jump, I'm just gonna say I really dropped the ball for week 6. I blamed it on my working hours, but really just my energy levels were crap all week. I slept like crap all week, and there were consequences to that. The consequences are no weight loss, and I don't know what to say on the strength side of things. We'll get into that. We are on our way to the gym for only the second time this week, because I suck. This should be my third time, but I ended up taking an extra rest day, not really on purpose, just because I felt really blah. It's been a weird work week for me. I've been in office more than not in office, which is like a really baby thing to cry about, but I'm so spoiled now, so I'm crying about it. Anyway, on our way to the gym. I'm not going to make 5 days this week. I will make 4 days, and then I'll have to decide between an Orange Theory day or a 4th gym day, or I'll have to combine them, and I don't normally do that. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It would be a deadlift day that I would sacrifice, and my deadlift is not my worst lift, so sacrificing, and my back, sometimes acts up, so if I sacrifice a deadlift day this week, it's not necessarily the end of the world. I can't lose bench days. Bench is important, and it's so hard to keep it strong, so I will not sacrifice a bench day. So maybe deadlift will get thrown on the chopping block. Anyway, so today I have slightly more motivation than many other days this week. So I'm doubling up duties. We're on our way to drop off recycling and then to go to the gym. And recycling here in Virginia, at least in my area, the city doesn't do it. And I'm really used to the city doing it from California, everywhere does recycling. So it's been really inconvenient because I'm in the habit of separating trash. I'm in the habit of doing this. So it's like I can't consciously and morally just throw away these things. I can't make myself do it. I feel so bad. So I'm still going out of my way to recycle. It's kind of out of the way. It's not right in my neighborhood. It's not very convenient. I have to go 15 minutes out of the way. Cool thing, fun fact, I guess, on the ballot this year for Virginia, and I'm not a Virginia voter, my husband is, but on the ballot for him is a measure to add recycling service from the city back in for families that want to pay a little bit extra for it. So for 10 extra bucks, the city will pick up your recycling. And I'm so tired of doing this, of going out of the way, because it's about 30 extra minutes. What I meant to say is that it's 15 minutes there and then it's 15 minutes to the gym, whereas my normal drive to the gym is about 10 minutes. So it's quite a bit of extra travel time to do this trip. So I would rather not be doing that, and if 10 bucks is the way to go, then I'll pay 10 bucks. One other inconvenient random fact of life for you about my recycling situation here in Virginia. The 24-hour place that I go to doesn't accept glass. So if I want to recycle glass, I have to go to a different location that's not 24 hours, that I have to find specific open hours. And during the week, I can't get them. I have a hard time with the motivation to do this, or at least I'm not doing it until later in the evening, so I don't make those drop-off hours. So I've been collecting glass for at least 6 months since the last time I made a drop-off, maybe longer than that. And now I almost avoid buying glass products, or I've just made my glass collection box larger and larger because I don't want to go to this other facility that has a little bit of human interaction. So that's the situation on the ground here. And even if they don't pick up glass in the city recycling, I'll still vote for them to pick up the rest of my stuff, because then maybe I'll have a little bit more motivation to drop off glass once a quarter, semi-annually. Anything better than now. Hello. The other thing I'm doing as a like 3-for-1, 2-for-1 type of activity is driving my husband's car. So I was driving it once a week to keep it alive, I guess, while he's gone. And he came home to visit, and we were driving it around. He was driving it more frequently, and then it died. The dealership said the battery was dead. I don't know what happened, but the blame got put on me because it's been parked in our driveway and I'm the one who's supposed to be driving it, and I wasn't always driving it once a week. Maybe it was like, sometimes it went 2 weeks without being driven, but I swear it didn't go more than like 2 weeks. I guess that wasn't enough. So now I've made it part of my regular routine, even though I despise this vehicle, to drive it. You hear that sound? That's one of the reasons I hate this car, but whatever. I'm doing my part. At least 2 times a week I'm driving this to the gym or around local area stuff. Sometimes more, because it's a short drive to the gym. There's no highways involved. Easy peasy. If you know how to fix the vibrating noise, hey, let us know, because we don't know. As I mentioned, I didn't track my food. I didn't drink enough water. I barely ate meal prep either, so one of my priorities on this longer weekend is to make sure that my meal prep is squared away. I did good. I had lunches all week. I had this like little egg tart thing that I made. It was like the only thing I accomplished making. I have my little egg thing, and I have one of my chicken meals, but at least every other day I had something I shouldn't have had, or like quickie food, like a little do-it-yourself pizza kind of thing. Nothing that was like planned and good to go. I gotta change that this weekend. So I still have breakfast, and I still have more of those chicken meals, so I need a B meal, like an AB is typically what I do. I still need another meal, and I already have the stuff defrosted in the fridge. It's just been a matter of putting it in the oven, making it happen, and I haven't done that. We're gonna freaking do it this weekend, I swear. So the only things that I actually got done, I finished off my hypertrophy block last week in week 7. And this week, although this week was belated, I started my strength block. Normally strength is like 6s, 5s, 4s. This strength block is actually only reps of 3, which is interesting. It's interesting, challenging. I think I'm doing okay so far. Juggernaut gives you a range for some of these numbers, gives you a target range, and me, knowing what my current PR is, I know like what end of that range I need to be on in order to see a record in the next cycle. So some of these things I took a little more aggressively than others. My bench, my arm has been feeling weird. I don't know what's going on. So my bench day, I stayed on the lighter end. I got 170 pounds for 3, and that was within the recommendation. I'm gonna need to do more than that in order to PR. My current 3 rep max for bench is 180 pounds. And I don't think that was 3, I think that was actually 5. So I don't think I have a 3 rep. Earlier this year, or right after I came back from Rhode Island, I think I hit 185 pounds for 2. So I think I'd like to try that for 3, see if we can get it. That would be a PR. And this week I did 170. So that means next week I need to do 180. And the week after that would be me trying to get 185 for 3 or push 190, but I don't think we're gonna have that. And it depends on my arm. The weird section around the elbow and forearm, I have some issues going on, and I'm not sure how to tackle that. The other thing that we did get done was squat. And squat didn't give me it gave me a range that wouldn't actually push me, so I had to adjust it myself. But for squat, for 3, I think we have to beat 245. So I did 230. So 230 this week, 240 next week, maybe be able to do 250 the PR week. And 230 for 3 felt okay. It felt doable. I think I was freaking myself out a little bit. And again, with the arm pain, getting into a tightened rack position, I wasn't feeling great. So I threw on wrist wraps to try to help myself feel better and more secure. And that only did so much. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I got 4 days, and then today is Sunday. I made it to Orange Theory. Tomorrow is Monday, and I will delay starting my next week. I'll go ahead and do my deadlift day tomorrow. And then another full week at work. What a world, what a world. So we'll see how my motivation pans out. So today I got a meal prep, and I gotta finish setting up my Halloween decorations. I need to rig up a fog machine, and that's the last piece to my spooky dooky spider porch decoration set. Just this fog machine thing. So fog machine and meal prep, and then I gotta get my life together on Monday. I've been doing okay with steps. There was one day this week that I missed steps. It's the same day that I missed, the gym. I should have had 5 workouts, 5 days of 10,000 steps, and I didn't get that. But I didn't do horrible either. So there wasn't a day that I was sub 5,000. And sometimes in the past, when I am a bum, I am a bum. And we're talking like 3,000 steps in a day. And that's sad. Pathetic. We don't want to be pathetic. We want to be lighter. So I need to work very hard to try to get these things together. RP, because I didn't see a drop in weight. The app went ahead and cut my calories predictably. That's okay. It actually has wanted to cut it for a second week now. And I told it to keep the same because I didn't track and I didn't meal prep. So it was on me that I didn't achieve anything last week. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat what it had me at rather than taking the next cut. I'm going to repeat, see if we see any movement, and then go from there. Thanks, RP. Thank you, app, for always yelling at me. Ugh. So that's where we're at. Plugging away into week 2 of strength next week. So we should be seeing matching or just coming barely under current PRs. So next week's a big deal. My nutrition needs to be on point. I need to be drinking water. And I need to be not letting my work schedule interfere with my training schedule. I need to be on it. I don't really have an excuse except for bad sleep habits. If I were going to bed on time, I would have the energy I need, and I'm not. So I need better sleep hygiene. We got to get this going though, for strength and for weight purposes. So right now we're still too far away for a comfortable water cut. But that is all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking on me. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.